There's certain doors in your life that when you get to the will of God, those doors will begin to open. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to compromise. You don't have to beg. You don't have to plead with anybody. You don't have to explain anything. When you are in the center of God's will for your life, there are doors that by design will automatically open and you won't have to force it. There is something so powerful when you connect to your God-given purpose. The people that are meant to go on that path with you, they will find you. They will come out the woodworks because there is something that's pulling them to you. It's pulling them to you. It's pulling them to you because you have clarity. I noticed that when you get on your purpose and you focus on your purpose, you become a magnet to those that are connected to your purpose, and you become a repellent to those that are not connected to your purpose. Oh, I love that word purpose. And my heart's desire for you is you will get on the path of purpose. Everybody wants clarity. Everybody does. I don't think there's any person that's sane that says, you know what? I love confusion. I just love it. Now, they're probably used to it. That's different. But in our core, we love clarity. If peace is missing, check what you're pursuing. God's purpose never contradicts his peace. When you don't have peace about something, you need to check what you are pursuing. Because God's purpose will never contradict peace. If you don't have peace about that job, don't pursue it. If you don't have peace about that relationship, end it. If you don't have peace about moving somewhere, don't move. What we do is God begins to tug in our hearts about something. We ignore it. I can do what I want. Several months later, several weeks later, several years later, it sets you behind. So point number 2 is this: doors open that you didn't force. Oh, this is I love this one. I really, really love this. You know, this is one of the ways that you know that you are in the will of God. When doors begin to open in your life that you did not force. Revelation 3:8 says this: I have placed before you an open door that no man can shut. There's certain doors in your life that when you get to the will of God, those doors will begin to open. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to compromise. You don't have to beg. You don't have to plead with anybody. You don't have to explain anything. When you are in the center of God's will for your life, there are doors that by design will automatically open and you won't have to force it. You won't have to force it. When you're aligned, you stop kicking down doors and start walking through the ones God opened for you. Sometimes we exert so much energy trying to open certain doors. The thing about doors is this: regardless of whatever door that is, there are certain doors that if you push enough, even if you're not meant to open that door, they will open for you eventually. The problem with that is this: the same force that you use to open up that door, you have to exert that same force constantly to keep that door open. And that's something you can't do that. So when a door is shut, now I'm not saying every door that's shut is demonic. I think that's where we miss things. Not every closed door is demonic. There are certain doors that God himself will close until you get in alignment with him. You can pray. You can fast. You can do whatever you want. Those doors will stay closed. Now you can push a little bit, but I do not advise you, when you see that a door is closed and you're praying you're fasting, you're seeking God, and that door's not opening, take a step back and say, okay, Lord, I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Don't keep forcing it. Now, I know we have this rhetoric, pray until something happens, but that doesn't apply in every situation, because there's situations you got to just pray and then you allow the Lord to work. Sometimes we think we need to help God. You think, you know what, God, this door is not opening. I've been trying to push this door for a while. It's not opening for me. So I need to help you with this door. And we push harder. Alignment doesn't remove effort, it redirects it. So there are doors that God can close one door to redirect you a different path. Now, it is up to you to use wisdom to know when that door is closed to get redirected. Maybe you wanted to get a specific job, but God is saying, I don't want you to get this job. I'm going to open up another door. But you need to be sensitive enough to know when God is redirecting your steps. The Bible said that the steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. So every step that you take when you in your purpose has been ordered by God. The right door doesn't require manipulation, only obedience. Man, obedience to the Lord will unlock doors that fasting can't. Let me say it again. I've seen so many people, they will fast,